Good morning, everybody. Rose Thorne here. Today, I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Doing Stuff. So, for those who missed out last night, Foodie Beauty, I believe she did one live stream yesterday and then she disappeared. But then mysteriously on Natter's channel, he did a cooking video for a upside down pineapple cake, and the editing was much better than what he normally does. So it was pretty apparent that Chantal went back over there and she saw him. Plus, you can tell by this live stream, which we're going to watch, she's extremely calm. She's not raging about Natter. So obviously the two of them are talking. She might have seen him once or twice already. I told you guys that by New Year's, they're going to spend New Year's together, maybe on camera, maybe off camera. But this whole thing has been happening the last week. It was all for views and money. And now that the month is coming to a close, uh, now they can take their foot off the gas pedal and relax because the month is almost up. So the extra money making is going to come to an end. So, they might relax a little bit, and maybe we can too. So I wanted to sit in and do this react video. Because this live stream is 2 hours long, I'm going to do a lot of jumping around, just trying to fit as much as possible in this react. You guys know that I like to go for an hour and no more. So I hope you guys enjoy the react video. And if you do, please like and subscribe. I sure would appreciate it. Also, if you want to leave a comment, I welcome those as well. So let's get to.
Karen, maybe Dee. uh, I feel bad. I feel bad for how I've been treating some people. And honestly, and I hate to say this, but I feel like I was abusive. I was an abusive person. Um, just like calling, like sick.
Okay, so she said a couple of things here. She said, I feel bad for the way I've treated some people. She's not really acknowledging that she's hurt a lot of people, even people she doesn't know, even people she's never been face to face to. Coming on YouTube in front of thousands of people, exposing all this toxic, stressful drama, she's hurt a lot of people. And then she says, I feel like I might have been abusive. She's not really acknowledging that she is abusive. So I really don't see or hear any accountability, any true accountability yet for the things she's done. This is her just giving lip service to everybody and saying, oh, I might have been abusive. I've hurt some people. There's no sense of real accountability here. So for anyone who's wondering, is she ever going to change? Is she ever going to get better? That's not going to happen until she takes true accountability for all of her actions to everyone on YouTube and off.
65,000 times. Like when you're really, really mad at someone, you just want to like I never hit him, but I fucking, if I could punch him out with words, I definitely did that. No, I'm just saying, I think that, no, we're not together.
As far as the abuse allegations, Chantal has said plenty about Natter. She said so much, and she used that kind of language that got everybody concerned that she might be in physical danger. And here she is admitting that the abuse has gone both ways, that she is verbally abusive to him. So I don't know to what extent how abusive things are between them. But here she is admitting that she is also an abusive person. And this kind of goes against all those months that she put us through, her saying that she was scared of Natter, that she was afraid he was going to hurt her, she needed a safe word. She was painting this picture like it was all him. Yet she's saying that she's also an abusive person. So as someone that I've been through DV, when she first talked about the DV and getting everybody concerned, the more she said, the more I had doubts. and the longer that time has gone on and just seeing her behavior around Natter, as a DV survivor, I am calling bullshit on her claims. Because if you are truly afraid of someone, whether they live with you or not, you will not do anything to provoke their anger for fear of getting hurt again. So I don't think Natter did even half the things she has claimed in the past. Her behavior around him goes against what she says. You don't provoke someone who abuses you. You don't dare. You are afraid of them. It's going to be a situation where they walk in the room and you just cringe inwardly because you don't want to do anything or say anything to make them angry. So her monetizing DV, there's not a word made yet to describe how evil that is.
We're not, it's not that. It's just, I have to like think of my own behavior too. Like, without excusing without excusing anybody's behavior, I'm just like looking at myself and saying, like, okay, that's not normal to behave that way either, you know, to be like that obsessed with somebody. I remember, like, it reminds me of like a really toxic teenage love affair kind of thing. Whoa! Merry Christmas! I didn't even know there was anything in here. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, I want to have sex with this woman, but she's like 400 pounds.
So she's going on about this imaginary guy that she made up in her head who's a bodybuilder that has the hots for her. So we're just going to skip that because I know it's a lie anyway.
And I need to get in shape. I'm basically waiting for BBJ to die. That's so horrible.
Wait a minute.
Or what is it? Except I got bigger. I'll never forget.
I had to back up for that part.
Except I got bigger, like as if I care. Like I was waiting for him to go to the gym. And like, what did you do? Pump up constantly? Like, oh my God, I want to have sex with this woman, but she's like 400 pounds. And I need to get in shape. I think that's what he did. Oh my God, there's a cat behind.
Yeah, you really motivate people to go to the gym and work out because they want to be with you. Sure, Foodie. Keep telling yourself that.
Me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. Let's go over here. Okay, here. Here. Up here. Hi, Samuel L. Katzen. Hi, Sammy. Look at so friggin' skittish. I hate that. Hi, Minerva. You new? And did I give you an arm wiggle? I'm basically waiting for BBJ to die. That's so horrible, Al. What the fuck? Are you in school? Can you fucking take a positivity class 101?
You need it first.
Come on! Look at his face.
You need a whole course in that.
It'll inspire you. Chevy Hughes! I came here to get away from you guys so I can smoke. She was over there before the coconut oil. Sorry. Oh, no, just because, I'm not scamming anybody. That's the most common thing I see.
Because you do it all the time. What was the last 3 weeks between you and Natter if that not a scam? It was a scam. It was all for the extra YouTube money.
So I try to understand how people think that.
Gee, I wonder why they do think that.
Do you know that it makes me really scared for my mental health that people think that? Because that means that I change my mind so many times about things. Like, for example, okay, you know that, do you guys remember that guy from the movie 50 First Dates? Oh my God, do you guys want to see the mop bucket? It's really disgusting.
Oh God, do we have to?
The guy from 50 First Dates Tom, he like loses his memory. Like he wasn't laughing when you really thought like.
You're an idiot. That movie 50 First Dates is not about a guy, it's about a girl, moron.
Jesus. Tracy, you're right. I actually really, yeah. So I listened to the live stream where people thought they heard blowjob noises, and to me, he was eating
What?
something.
I listened to part of that live stream. That did not sound like eating to me. And there's another person that I know, she also listened to it, and she even told me on the phone, she said, it sounded exactly like the sounds you would make if you were trying to do something, but you weren't trying to be obvious about it. You were trying to be on the down low about it. Chantal, you can't be that dense, can you?
Why? Capricorn Fairy, why? Hi, I'm Tom. Yes, on a dark desert highway, that guy. That's how much I changed my mind. As much as Tom, like, okay, guys, that's very specific and actually freaks me out that people show us Sam. Oh, who's this guy? Hello. Hello. Hi, Sam.
So she's got the door slightly ajar for smoking. So the smoke is staying inside the house. You crack the door to let the smoke out, but it's not going to go out because you're not outside. You got a balcony. Why don't you just go out on the balcony?
Hi, Sam. Okay, I can't go near Sam right now because of my.
That means the cats are being exposed to all your smoke yet again.
I gotta put this out. Don't look at my messy house. It's really messy, but you guys, tomorrow, I don't want to have help to clean. I hate that.
You know, Chantal, you don't want to have help to clean. You're so ashamed of your mess that you don't want people to see your mess, and yet you won't clean it up. With the money you're making on YouTube, you could easily hire a maid or two maids to come in once or twice a week for an hour, do some laundry, just clean up part of it, and they'd be very happy for you to spend the money. They wouldn't shame you. They would just get to work and earn their pay. But you don't like housework. You hate it. And physically, you're not able to do much. I mean, walking up the stairs gets you out of breath. And with the severity of the mess, you need help. Someone else in better shape can get a lot of stuff done, but you won't hire maids. And so the mess just keeps getting worse and worse and worse until you have to hire someone like the box guy to come get the Amazon boxes. I mean, come on. If you don't want to do the housework, if you can't do it, hire other people to do it. Get over the shame and just get it done.
Sorry, I look super trashy right now. I cannot.
You know, if she has this deal with being too prideful of people seeing her mess, what she could do is hire the maids and schedule a time where they can be there when she's not there. Pete could be there, let them in, they could do their thing, and she won't even be there to feel ashamed.
I cannot. I cannot handle possibly people following me around Adonis. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Trust me, nobody is following you around in the grocery store, girl. We got better things to do.
Why? I'm going to bed. This is bullshit. Logging off the fucking internet.
Please do.
Where can I get a job?
You don't want one.
Someone photographed me with a donut bag? What? Oh my god, I miss Walker. damage control stage of this. Like, you guys,
Yes, somebody's calling it. Somebody just called it. They said damage control. This is the damage control era right now. This is the damage control cycle. She did a lot of damage, and this is her trying to pacify everybody and make it all better. And then later on, we'll go back to more damage. That's what she does. She causes a bunch of drama, and then she'll walk it back just enough to calm people down, and then she stresses them out all over again.
I cannot. I cannot get anything past you. Like anything.
No, you
Nothing.
can't. And you want to know why? It's because you do the same crap over and over. You don't even have the smarts to do something different that's outside the box. You stay completely within the box. You, Chantal, live in an Amazon box of your own making. You made the box, you stay in the box, you do the same things, and that's how people catch on.
Yeah. Look, it could just be somebody who watches. Like, it could be anybody, anywhere in public. I'm not. No. Nobody saw me with fucking anonymous bags.
Shimmy says, yes, because you are predictable, because you've been cycling for years. Well said. That's precisely it.
I need a PR manager. What would you say I should do differently? Look, I know I do badly.
You know, I would say what you could do differently, but knowing you, Chantal, reacting to you, Chantal, there's nothing that I or anybody else could say that would matter, because you're going to do precisely what you want. So many people over the years have given you fantastic advice. And honestly, even if you didn't have it, you as a 37-year-old woman, you should know what to do with your life in order to make positive change. But positive change is not something you're interested in. You've got your safety net, you've got Natter, you've got the money, you've got YouTube, and all addicts love a safety net. As long as they have it, they know they're never going to hit the ground. And you've had yours going for years, and you're very comfortable in it, and you're never going to get out of it.
I don't know how to control my mouth. I don't. I never did. And it always got.
You don't know how to control anything. That's your problem. You don't know how to control your mouth. You're not getting on top of your addictions. You spend your YouTube money like it's going out of style, to the point where you're taking out payday loans just to have money in your pocket before your next payday. You are a mess, dear. There's nothing about your life that's controlled, that's disciplined, that has structure.
I'm in trouble, yes, always. Morbid curiosity. I have morbid curiosity too. Just not about myself, obviously, because excuse me. A sleepy mood. It's not that I want to lie to people. It's just
That what? It's not that I want to lie to people, but ... But you do. It's not that I don't want to lie to people. It's just that I do. I am a habitual liar. I make my money off of lies. My income depends on the lies I tell and how big they are and how people believe them and fall for them. That's the end of that sentence.
I think I need anger management too. That's what I'm saying.
You need a lot of things.
Like, the level of anger I got was just like stupid. Over like what? You know. I thought he was cheating on me with Dee. That is.
You know what this stream is? This is her essentially apologizing to Natter. This is not about her talking to her VIPs or anybody and apologizing for being a jerk, for being rude, for stressing people out. This is her talking to Natter. Everything we're hearing right now, she's basically eating a lot of humble pie for Natter.
That was my stupid. That was my fault. It's not. I don't think it's stupid because I mean, a lot of things don't really add up to me. Like, or it's not a normal situation. But he doesn't understand my situation living with Pete. He doesn't think that's normal either. But
So Hootenberry Lynn sent a super chat saying, just so you know, I heard FFG and Just Saying coordinated with May on her release of the video she made. They're just as bad and also have no morals. You know what, Miss Hootenberry Lynn? If you're going to make a strong claim like that, you better come with facts. For the record, I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that's true at all. That's a very sinister, strong claim you're making. So wherever you heard it, just because you heard it doesn't make it true. If you're going to say something like that, you better cite sources, you better have receipts, you better have your facts straight, you be able to prove them. Making a claim like that is very, very severe. You say you heard something, where did you hear it? Where did you see it? Cite your sources or don't say it.
Berlin, just so you know, I've heard of it. Jesus. Man, her release the video she made is just so silent and also have been Huh?
Exactly, huh?
I don't know anything about that from Berlin. But what happened? I'm likable today? My horoscope said that you guys would like me today, actually. Your coworkers will like you today or something like that. I don't know, I would like something. Okay, I'm like super paraphrasing that, but all you have to do is keep your personal life off your channel and do real content. You're
Right.
so right.
Yeah, you're so right. You're so right about that. I should do edited videos and stop with the drama and the 24/7 live streams that drive people nuts. You're so right. Listen to that condescending tone. You're so right about that. You're so right. You're so right. And I know I should do it, but I'm not going to do it because I'm too lazy to do it. And I make far too much money on my live streams. That's what she's really thinking.
My life's so much more fucking hard for myself. Anyway, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. We're not back together. I'm not in a relationship with him. I am focusing on myself, and that's why.
Yeah, we can really see that you're focusing on yourself. You're sitting there smoking a joint. Your house is dirty. You haven't bothered to clean it. I mean, we really see how you're focusing on yourself. You look like you haven't showered yet. So tell me again how you're focusing on just you.
Morning, I have a lot of work to do. I look yellow. Yeah, the light is yellow. Maybe I have a liver failure. I don't have a healthy liver. And that bugs me too. Like when I'm on my own, I just fucking eat like shit. I'm not capable of taking care of myself either. Yes, I am capable. I just have to do it.
You're capable of taking care of yourself, you just don't want to. You're so complacent in your laziness that it's damaged your life and your health and anybody and anything around you, including your cats.
I'm the boss for what? Okay? That's how it is. The boss does the less work. Look, my filters are off.
No, they're not.
You still play Yes, Minerva.
No, they're not. What is she talking about? Her filters are off. I can see them at work right now. Y'all look at that picture, that freeze frame. Look at her skin. You can see the rosacea beneath the filter. It's coming right through. It's on the top part of her cheek. When she didn't have the filters on, you can see the rosacea like clear as day. And this is not me shaming anybody who has rosacea. A lot of people have it. She does have it though, and she's trying to say she doesn't have filters on. Right. Sure, Jan. Go with that if you want to. It doesn't make it true.
Yes, I need to set up the universal remote and everything. I don't look underfed. I look malnourished. I'm not mean to you, Jojo. I don't mean to be mean to you guys. I look like Glenn Danzig. I can't handle you. Oh my god, my island is so messy. Like, why did it get so messy?
Because you haven't
I don't know
bathed.
how this happened. My house is a disaster. So tomorrow when I go live, you're gonna see the big reveal.
She also made a community post. Let's see if I can pull it up. I think, let me just stop here for a second. This is going to be part of the video, I know. But her community post, where's the community post? Okay, here we go. She says she's got a lot of cleaning to do. Look right here. This was done 8 hours ago. Saying, I have to clean a bit. My mom and aunt want me to tell you all they are coming to help me tomorrow. LOL. They get a lot of concerned messages and they're coming to help me clean my place. But I want to clean bees a bit beforehand. I'm going to bees in a bit. So she's got a lot of cleaning to do. And she's expecting her mother and her aunt to do cleaning at a time when her mother is still in mourning for her mom. Your mother is still processing the death of your grandmother, Chantal, and you're expecting her to come in and do like unpaid labor for you? Are you serious? Chantal, you're horrible.
Stop talking about him online. Talk to your therapist. You're so right. Yeah, I just definitely.
Chantal should be going to her mom's house and helping her any way she can, whether it's cleaning, cooking, sitting and having a conversation, having a cup of coffee, whatever mom needs right now. She should be there for her family because she didn't spend Christmas with them, that's for sure. And we know where she's going on New Year's. But the fact that her mother is still grieving over her mother and she's asking her mother to come in and play maid for her, fuck's wrong with you, Chantal?
Need to do that because it's not healthy. Obviously. Why am I laughing? I'm laughing at everything. Everything is just really. I was look crusty when I've been. What? I look crustier when I'm not there. I think.
You look
'Cause
crusty
I don't
all the
even
time.
give a shit. I look malnourished.
No, you don't.
I do. I mean, I have no hair. I mean, I look. I know I look fat. I don't look skinny. I look malnourished. Is there a difference or not?
I will agree with her right there. She is malnourished. And I know a lot of people might be spinning in their chairs right now saying, how is that possible? She eats all the time. It is possible to eat like Chantal does and still be malnourished. If you're eating nothing but junk food that has no nutrition whatsoever, it's just stuff that's high in carbs, sugars, and fats, your body could be starving on the inside. And I've always said I feel that that's part of the reason why she's losing her hair by the clumps. She's got that bald spot in the front. She's got a huge one in the back. Her hair is falling out in clumps because her body is so starved. It's completely starved.
BBJ! Hold on a second. Oh my god. And yes, look at my shirt. It has stuff on it too. Guys, we're avoiding the questions that she has there last night. Makes it very obvious she was. Don't let her continue to make fools of you, BIB. Okay, I have a question. Sorry, sweetie. I have a question here. Why is it my VIB's responsibility, or why do my VIBs get blame or responsibility for my life? Like, if you want.
They're not, well, you know, the reason why they get blamed for your life is because they're funding your lifestyle, because they're giving active financial support to this lifestyle. That's why. And this person sending the super chat of guys for avoiding the question of if she was there last night makes it very obvious she was. Don't let her continue to make fools of you. Well, that person's not wrong. Chantal makes fun of her VIB. She makes fools of all of them because some of them actually believe her bullshit and they keep funding her. They stick around and they keep funding her. So this person is basically saying, wake up, VIPs. She's a liar, and she tells lies, and she's profiting off her lies. So what about that super chat is wrong? You VIPs, you're all funding all of this crap. You are. You're not the majority of her income. She gets that from her views, but you're giving extra support to what's going on. And when you give extra support to somebody, you are supporting it and you are encouraging it. There is no way around that. You are enabling it. There's no way to walk around that fact. You are enabling it. You are approving of it. So anybody over there that's a VIB, if any one of you bitches about Chantal and what she's doing, just remember, you are giving your money and you're keeping it going.
Watch a TV show. Do you call the actors and like, you fucked up my life, you piece of shit? Or do you just change the channel? I don't understand why my supporters, like, you know what? Look at it this way. Most of the people subscribed to my channel don't even like me. So
she's kind of right about that. A lot of people that watch her, they hate watch her. But just like with the super chats, it doesn't matter if you hate watch her or you watch her because you like her. It doesn't matter if you send a super chat or a super sticker because you hate her or you like her. The money all spends the same at the end of the day.
there you go. If that makes you feel any better about yourself. If that makes you feel any better that I have anybody who loves me in my life because you hate me so bad, I hope you find restitution in the idea that, or hope you find solace. I don't know. I'm really really bad in English. Yes, I know. I know. I went to school for it. No, yes, they were. No, like, why mention my VIBs at all? Like, it's like like people try to.
Because they are your enablers. There are people that come to your channel and watch your videos and they give you views, and yes, you make money off of that. But the people that are VIPs are next level. They not only watch your videos and give you a view, they're giving you extra money on top of that. That's why everybody addresses them so much.
Guilt them for like supporting me. I mean, no, I'm not an actor, but I am an entertainer. Like, in a way, I mean, I guess whatever.
What did she just say? What did she just say? Hold on. What did she just say? Did she just call herself an entertainer? Did that word just come out of her mouth? Really, Chantal? You consider yourself an entertainer? So this is entertainment? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm old, but I would consider entertainment something that entertains you, something fun, something artistic, something creative, something that makes you smile. I don't consider what you do to be entertainment. I consider what you do to be garbage content on YouTube, that it's a shit show, it's a train wreck, and people have a fascination for train wrecks, but you surpassed the whole train wreck level a long time ago, and you went straight to being completely nuclear. It's toxic, it's radioactive. That's what your content is. It's radioactive, and anybody that gets near anything radioactive gets sick. Okay? But it's not entertainment, and you're not an entertainer, ma'am. You don't have any talent except to make people sick.
Whatever. I'm a YouTuber. I come on here. I entertain you in some way.
No, you don't.
Whether sharing my life, sharing my farts, being a complete asshole, whatever. Like, if you hate watch me, I mean, I don't know. It's a thing. So I just feel like I'm too happy because I smoked a lot and I inhaled. Really makes a difference. Everyone here's a VIB. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like, no, people comment things like, see you VIB, what you're supporting, look what you're doing. Are you gonna
Right.
like put up with this? She's lying to you. Like they try to get outraged with the VIB.
What about any of that is wrong? What about any of that is wrong? What about any of that is a lie? People saying that. What about any of those statements is a lie? It's all true.
Georgia, I do love Georgia. I'm not white knighting. Well, so haters and white knighters. What else is there? Yeah. So stop trying to shame my VIP.
You know, Julia Rochford in the chat says, to be honest, we are all very dumb for supporting you, but I like talking to people in chat. Well, that's a very honest thing you said, Julia. That's honest. I appreciate that moment of honesty there. Admitting that people are dumb for supporting her for being a VIB, but admitting that the reason why you're a VIB is because you like talking to people in the chat. That's fair. That's fair.
VIBs. We're all very dumb for supporting you. Why? What's the difference? Like, you guys listen to The Weeknd. You know he fucking does cocaine. Are you supporting his cocaine?
Are you trying to compare yourself to The Weeknd, really? Are you? Somebody who's an entertainer, somebody who sings and has talent, you're trying to compare yourself to that? Girl, sit down. Sit all the way down. Like, sit on the floor, sit down.
Pain habit? I mean, I don't know. It's just like really, I don't know. Are we entitled to fucking Celine Dion's paycheck? Celine Dion, I want a cut of your paycheck for every time I take a shit and sing My Heart Will Go On.
Well, you're not going to get it.
Allegedly. Allegedly, he does. Well, I know he's done cocaine at some point.
How do you know that? Are you in his life? You're making assumptions.
Anyone who's done it can hear the little read between the lines thing.
Oh. So are you going with that? Oh, if you're an addict, you could spot another addict. You know, I can just tell because I've done so many drugs. I could spot people at 10 paces when they've done drugs. Oh, so is that the narrative now? That you're an addict and you've done all these things, you're so worldly when it comes to chemicals, and you can spot another person who does drugs? You're just so worldly, Chantal. You know so much about so much. Well, let me just school you for a minute, ma'am. Let me just tell you something. There's one person that an addict cannot lie to, and that's another addict. Someone who's been there. An addict can lie to anybody else, but they can't lie to another addict. And guess what, Chantal? I'm someone that I've been through ED. I've dealt with people in my life that were on chemicals, people that I was close to, people that I wasn't close to, okay? I've dealt with a lot of people like you in my life, unfortunately. And because I've been through all that, I can see through your bullshit. There's not a single thing you can say that I won't see through. Okay? Been through DV too. Been through that for real, not imaginary like you. I've been through it. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. That's why every time you tell a lie, I can see through it. So if you're so worldly that you can see when somebody else is doing drugs because you do drugs, well, guess what? You're an addict. I am in recovery some of my addictions for food. I never had an addiction for drugs, but I've dealt with people that were addicts. So I can see through you, ma'am. I can see through all your lies. You can stand in front of me, and there's not a single lie that you could tell that I wouldn't be able to detect at 10 paces. So just know that. Just know that. Think you're worldly? There are more people out there that are much more so.
Cut the ivory into skinny pieces and she cleans up with her face. So I love my babe. Like, that's definitely about cooking. My nasty ass attitude. I have a personality that's hard to like, for sure. For online, for some reason, like in person, a lot of people like me. I don't know. It's weird. The weekend. He seems like he's good for you.
Don't sing. Don't sing.
Whatever. You have no idea how free I feel.
What?
You guys really, honestly, you know why I'm winning? Here's why.
What?
Because
you are. Wait, what? You're winning. You're winning? You know, I will agree with you, Chantal. You are winning. You're winning at being a loser. You are winning the race at that, sweetheart. You are in first place. Get the blue ribbon in the trophy. You are winning.
I can't tell you the freedom you feel when people know the most worst, disgusting things about you as a human. How you stink sometimes, or
all the time,
fart, and fucking bald. Really, I mean, just you can just do whatever you want free. You can fart in the free. You don't have to. I mean, really, it just I don't have to hide these things anymore for people. No, I'm like.
You know what's interesting about this live stream? I did a live chat last night on YouTube, like a 3-hour live chat, and I did nothing but basically do tarot readings. I did tarot readings on Foodie, on Natter, on the two of them together, on Pete's, on her family, and all of those tarot readings tied together. And I saw so many things about Shantopoulos that I can just tell you guys, my tarot, the tarot card readings that I did on her, she says she's winning. 2022 is going to be a horrible year for Chantal, because what my cards told me is that there's a whole lot of things going to be hitting her all at once. It's going to be an avalanche of chaos coming her way. Legal issues, money issues. The shit show is going to be on a different level. It's going to be on a different intense level. She's not going to be ready for what's coming for her. It's just that bad.
Because I don't.
And yet she thinks she's winning now. Just wait. Just wait. She won't be thinking that next year. Just wait.
I have to hide these things from people. You know what I mean? Like, so people are so. How many do you guys clench a fart in the store? Really? You are such suckers. You clench your butt cheeks and uncomfortable because you have to fart, just because you're afraid someone's gonna go ew. No standards. Mm-mm. Okay, I don't. No, it's not no standards.
So Black Beauty says, yes, I care about you. Therefore, listen, if I stayed in Canada, you'd be my ish, and I'd make sure Natter got dealt with by law enforcement. The thing is, Black Beauty, what proof do you have that he did anything to Chantal? What proof do you have? What proof do you have? You got her word, and she's a liar. She's a liar. You got to understand, Chantal is a liar. How do you know that even half the things she said about him were true? And could you figure out what's true and what's untrue? Because most of it's going to be untrue. So getting all worked up because you feel protective of Foodie, understand you're being protective of a liar and you have to doubt everything they say.
Black Beauty, yes, I care about you. Therefore, listen, if I stayed in Canada, you'd be on your ish. And I'd make sure Mr. Bunga, Black Beauty, I love you. You're always so, I know. Oh, yeah. Uh, I'm sure you would kick my ass. I have no doubt. It would come from a good place. Fat, bald, smelly, proud. Well, it's not that I'm proud. It's just that I'm not ashamed. You know, the game warden gave an interview on one news network about someone clogging the outhouse on purpose and offered $500. Oh, what the hell? Let's stay another half an hour. The bear lick it. None of the women in those fairy tales. Fun. Living my life. My life is a hassle. I'm not unblocking passion. You probably are passion, Tim, Julia. You're the same kind of annoying. And you
Look at that. Telling one of her VIPs that she's annoying. Somebody that's paying their extra money just to talk to her. You're annoying. You're the same kind of annoying. And you VIPs put up with that? Y'all must be masochists over there because you take the abuse and you stick around for it.
I feel bad for being mean to passion, Tim, but maybe a viewer knew. It could have been a troll. I don't know. That would be like really. I need to get a camera for outside of my house because honestly, it was a fruit fly wearing the wig topper. I know, Jojo. Don't tell us we'll be back in a few hours. You're right. You're right. I don't. I shouldn't do that. Like if I don't know what I'm going to be doing, things change a lot too, and I don't know. Like my life is just very impromptu. So what's the deal?
It's impromptu because she never knows when Natter's going to call and he wants her to do things with him. That's why it's impromptu. Not because she has a very busy schedule and she's so booked that she barely has time to breathe. No, it's because she never knows when he's going to give her permission to go over there and spend time with him. So her life has to be completely impromptu.
I'm gonna order. I need to order some groceries today. I need to.
Why don't you take a shower, you lazy creature? Take a shower and go to the grocery store and get your groceries. Ordering is just lazy. It's lazy. You have a car, save yourself the extra money and go get them yourself. It's so stupid how she wastes money on the stupidest things. Having Starbucks delivered to her house, paying twice as much for one single Starbucks drink when she could go get it at Starbucks for cheaper or make it herself at home. And she wonders why she's broke all the time.
To do everything. It's frustrating. I can see why it would be frustrating watching me. You know what? I am better off doing that kind of content where I just talk shit. Not like talk shit like in a bad way about people, but like nonsense. Just do like a channel or just like things I don't have to think and talk too much because I just cannot shut up about stuff I want to do and then I never do.
Well, that's pretty much your channel right now. You talk about nothing, you do nothing, you bitch and moan about Natter, you eat in between the bitching and moaning. That's pretty much your channel right now.
But and this is how I have the reputation I have. I'm gonna call them men in white coat. Do a Middle Eastern snack call and taste test from Madonna's. Maybe. Things I say, and this happens to anybody, not just me. Things people say can be interpreted as racist or homophobic. And they can be. They can be, even without the person realizing. But what I've realized is that even if that happens, even if you don't realize, if you've offended somebody and they call you out on it, it's nice to just apologize, right? So I feel like a kid learning lessons for the first time. How can my online identity get any worse at this point? Right?
Well, Chantal, we as the reactors, and I think a lot of people who are not even reactors, just when we think you can't go any lower, you always surprise us by going lower.
I know I'm a train wreck, and I'm like, whatever, lol cow, train wreck, super, super inconsistent and such a mess. But I don't think I'm a total piece of shit. Like, I don't feel like I've done things on here to really mess with people's lives or to really hurt people.
Oh, please. You don't think you're a piece of crap? All the stuff you put people through, I beg to differ.
Like, at least purposely. Like, I don't purposely come on here with the intention of doing something malignant. You know what I mean?
So what she's saying is that she's not aware of what she's doing. She doesn't mean anything she does. So everyone should just forgive her because she's not aware of her actions. Like, I'm not aware of what I'm doing. I'm not aware of how I affect people, nor do I care. So all of you watching me should just excuse everything I do because I'm not really meaning to hurt people. I just do it, but don't hold me accountable.
The smoke irritates my nose.
And don't smoke, stupid.
It's like people see me in public. So it can happen that people see me or, but I'm not saying, I mean, I'm just, I don't know if people just think that I'm always at Adonis or what. Your counters look cleaner. No, they don't. Look at this. How long has that been there? Papa paparazzi. Bees. They must shop there. Anyway, what was I saying? 3K people watching last night? This is not good. Like, behavior? How am I supposed to act? I don't know. Baking soda and vinegar. I actually used to hate um, no, he makes his own money. I used to hate the smell of pine salt. Now I
Blah, blah,
fucking love
blah.
it. If I was watching somebody every single day for fucking years, even hate watching, especially hate watching, if they went away suddenly, I wouldn't know what the hell to fucking focus on. Or
What? So what are you saying, Chantal, that if you just stop making content, that people in the world would just stop what they're doing and they wouldn't know how to function? Is that the thinking? That if people weren't watching you, they would not know what to do with their lives? They would just be stuck in place. Oh my God, Chantal didn't do a live stream today. I'm lost. What do I do? My life is just completely out of balance now. Girl, there's so much more to life than you.
I would be like wondering what they're doing with their life. But anyway, smoking, I'm not promoting it. I'm just fucking smoking right now. I'm not like putting a link to it. I tell you what I smoke, but there's like marijuana strain channels out there. What is this is the intellectual topic. It's non-intellectual, but no, I don't have a topic yet. I can't think of anything to talk about. Live and let live. Lily of the Valley. Oh, thank you, Lily of the Valley. I guess it's just kind of a more pensive kind of stream. High stream. I do have to clean, but I'm avoiding it. I'm hungry. Okay, okay. I know you guys want topics, so don't worry. I swear. I swear. Before my body physically starts. That's true, Outhouse Ogre. That's true. Gypsy is a racial slur. Oh, you're right, Princess Cannibalist. Europe's Roman people, gypsies, still are stereotyped as sneaky thieves. Yeah, very to write whatever. Do what you gotta do, but I'm not. I mean, come on, call a spade a spade. Dubai guy gets tossed again. Um, Yeah. I can't give it.
Dubai guy never existed. Dubai guy never existed. Nick never existed. Nick is actually Natter. Take everybody back for a minute. When she first started talking about Nick, she said he was Egyptian. Then she changed it to French. How do you mix up somebody who's French for Egyptian or the other way around? Nick is Natter. It's always been Natter. She just made up this imaginary character to, I don't know, have something to talk about. But Nick is actually Natter.
The shit about it. Hi, Lambo. I'm honestly not even. I'm contemplating swinging for the other team that day. Like, I swear to God, I don't know.
No, you're not. You are not. I'm contemplating swinging for the other team. So what are you saying, Chantal? You're bisexual? Is that it? I'm of the opinion that you're trisexual. You'll try anything. You'll try anything. But you're contemplating swinging for the other team. That means you're not a true bisexual. You're not a true bisexual person. And as a bi woman, we don't want you. We don't want you. Okay? We don't want you. So just forget that idea. We don't want you. We won't claim you. Okay? We won't. Give that idea up.
Oh, like, Natter has the only content I have. Patty, my content was there before Natter, and my content will be here after Natter. Right? I will think of something to do. Don't worry. Something interesting will happen. Just watch. And it's not bad. Boob pictures? Yeah, I got some boob pictures. But I'm not gonna play this movie. I don't even know who these people are. I don't know if I could do mukbangs. I definitely don't want to eat like that. No, I wouldn't do mukbangs.
What? Excuse me? I don't want to do mukbangs. Chantal, if you go to a fast food restaurant for fast food and then you sit in a parking lot and you eat the food, that's still a mukbang. If you go to Natter's house and you sit in front of the camera and you eat his food and you binge out on food, that is still a mukbang. What is it that you're doing over there? What mental gymnastics are you doing with yourself to convince yourself that you're not still doing mukbangs? You still are. And you're still doing the feeder content. Some of the things you do in your live streams point heavily in the direction of catering to the feeders. I haven't forgotten that whole live stream where you were over at Natter's and you ate that pita pizza and the dessert, the whole tin of it, and that was a 10,000 calorie binge. And that wasn't the only time. When you were sitting at your counter recently, eating all of those turtle chocolates, all 35 of them, that was almost 10,000 calories right by itself. So what do you mean you're not doing mukbangs? Girl, you still got an eating problem. It's severe. You've got food aggression. You are an emotional eater. Yes, you are. You're always thinking about food. You'll always have a problem with food. It's just that either you're in recovery or you're not, and you're clearly not. But you're still doing the mukbangs. Yes, ma'am.
If I do anything, actually, what I'm gonna do is I still want to keep the live streams because at this point, this was supposed to be like in between content. It's been set like what 7 months. So at this point, I've built a community with my VIBs. Like this is kind of my content now, so I have to keep that up, and I want to.
What content are you speaking of? I built a community with my VIPs, and this is my content. This is non-tent. This is you doing live streams because you can't be bothered to make edited videos anymore. This is you getting out of doing actual content. This is you getting out of actual real content. So what you're saying to people is, this is my channel, this is what I'm doing, this is all that I'm doing. I'm not going to do anything further because I'm getting away with making money off of being lazy, and that's that. That's the real truth. That's the whole story.
Like this, I enjoy doing this. The mukbangs, I felt more like it was just a job. I enjoyed.
What? You enjoy eating? Girl, we remember all of the live streams you did, all the videos you did, where you would eat food and make all those orgasm noises. Come on. I didn't enjoy them. You enjoyed them for a while until you got to the point where your eating was so severe, you were not getting the endorphin rush, the chemical rush in the brain from eating all those foods, because your brain was just exhausted from all the fast food eating. It just couldn't give you the rush anymore. And that's why you went to the drugs. Like I said, I've had an ED too. Mine's in recovery. So I understand all about all of that. I understand. I've been there. So again, one addict cannot lie to someone who's been there. You're over there lying, and I'm calling you out on it.
He's stuffing my face, obviously. Who doesn't? No, some people don't. Some people don't even like eating.
You
I
enjoyed
can
it.
understand that actually now, but not for long. Okay, cleaning. Yeah, decorating the villa. Make a complex only, but yeah, Shay. That matters not. Alley wise, Julia grew up ketamine and get laid. Shay, I like that. Not getting laid can make people crabby. All right, so do you have to eat right now, Sam? You're chubby. I want to smoke. I want to eat.
Get your butt up and give that cat some food. You're sitting there with a live stream. You can give that cat some food.
I want Starbucks.
Feed the cat first.
Takes
2 minutes to open a can.
And get enough lemon Z to deal with my life.
Oh God, shut up.
And like I said, I do it on myself. Like one person commented earlier too. All I have to do is keep my life private. That's it. And I would avoid so much problems. But I come dump my problems on everyone. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is now. I have a lot of problems, and I talk about them on here. Yeah.
Your life is one big problem.
Pretty much. Kill myself friggin' diving for frozen Rolos. Now, if I was guaranteed to find a case of Bath and Body Works candles, maybe. I was watching this one woman, she found like a whole bunch of broken candles. And she was so happy. Like, why? Okay. You know what? Actually,
Really? Not you over there dumpster dive shaming. When you went in a dumpster and you got candy out of a dumpster, you're shaming somebody over finding candles in a dumpster. And candles, hey, I'm a dumpster diver, y'all. I am. And I'm not ashamed of that. I dumpster dive. And I've shown some of the things on my channel that I have dived, which are pretty awesome. But I've gotten candles out of the dumpster. Used candles that are still good. You can still burn them. You could take the wax and make a brand new candle. Yeah, I've done that. But not Chantal over there trying to shame someone for dumpster diving when she had a few videos on her channel talking about her dumpster diving and things that she's found. And one of those dives, she actually went into a dumpster and found candy. Don't dumpster dive shame people, Chantal. Not when you've done it and you're looking for candy of all things.
you know what she does? It's actually smart. She keeps like intact glass jars and she melts down all the waxes and like
Precisely that. That's what I do.
refills the. It's pretty genius, actually. I'm too lazy for record it. You're right. I actually, it's not just, yes, but I like pressing play. I literally look forward, like it's part of my lifestyle, I think now. I look forward to going and like getting patties with you guys and stuff. Just like the Nashi. Or like, I don't know, where's an exciting place? No, 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 no more. I need no cats around right now. I need both of like one. Therapeutic today. I think it's the sativa.
I try to jump around and get as much of this as I can. There's still quite a bit left.
Oh, so yes, you're right. Natter is going to be doing his own shit. Like
You were just over there helping him with this video. It was so obvious because of the angles, the close-up shots. He can't do that on his own. He doesn't have a tripod.
I left him the light thing to do with he can put his stand, do his own video, have a girlfriend or something to do. I don't know. Like, edit his video. Good grief, am I that important? God. All I do is smoke sativa and bang a few people. I shouldn't. I'm just joking.
No, you don't. Don't bang
I'm
anybody.
kidding. Where's the glide part? That? She has a 5 o'clock shadow. That's a myth. I heard that's a myth. I always shave. I don't have a 5 o'clock shadow. Excuse me. Okay, guys. Pancakes with butter, maple syrup, coffee, and sausages.
You know, if Chantal does clean her house a little bit before the aunt and her mom show up, all she's probably going to do is just take stuff off the counter, you know, put stuff in garbage bags, and leave all the heavy stuff for her mom and her aunt to do. And I'm going to say this one more time for the person in the front, not the back. I think it's shameful that Chantal is expecting her family to do the adulting for her, to clean her house for her at a time when her mother and her aunt should be left alone to relax and just have their time of healing. Expecting her family to come in and act as unpaid maids. It's deplorable. It's disgusting.
Sausage, waffle. And a side of cottage cheese. Oh, look at my messy kitchen. We should at least start trying to do something while I'm waiting for my food. Job. What? That? You know what? The slimming filter is freaking fat phobic. It is.
No, it's just that the slimming filters that you use and the filters you use for your skin, because you use those too, I can spot them a mile away. They can only do so much, Chantal. They can only do so much. They're not meant to hide a myriad of problems. They're just meant to accentuate a picture or a video for aesthetics. But you don't use them for aesthetics. You use them to hide your health problems and the fact that you are in very, very bad health conditions.
I mean, why do you have, like, why? Why would you want to make your face look thinner?
You do. You do. We've seen you without the filters, ma'am. And your face looks a lot different. It's a lot bigger. Those filters can only do so much.
Got it. You want to be thinner to be healthier, but that's not the argument here. It's why would you want to thin your face in a picture? It's, that's just teaching people to have stigma about their own bodies. It's so fucking bullshit.
Oh, really? Then take the filters off your phone. Take the filters off your phone. If you're all about body positive, be yourself, let people see you for how you really are, take the filters off your phone. And go out in public without a jacket or a coat or a turtleneck to hide your chin. You can't do it. All this talk about body positive, girl, you don't walk the walk. You just talk the talk.
Yeah, here we go. It's bullshit. You know what, Elle? It's you know what? You guys can be fucking virtue signalers or whatever you want to be whenever I do something wrong. Well, here you go. What gives you the right to body shame anyone when you're 350 pounds all the time? You just fucking you completely body shamed me. Hypocrite. Who has saw a pic of the I've seen her in person.
Orange Chicken says if you gained 8, you can eat at the Heart Attack Grill for free in Vegas. You should try and collaborate with Hungry Fat Chick. Actually, Chantal could go and eat at Heart Attack Grill right now because she's over 300 pounds. I believe that in order to eat for free, you have to be over 300 or 350 pounds. I'm not sure, but she's already there. She's already there. And as far as her collaborating with Hungry Fat Chick, for one, doesn't need Chantal's help. She's doing quite well for herself. And Hungry Fat Chick is actually a very nice person. She's very sweet. She's got a very nice personality. None of the reactors talk about Hungry Fat Chick. You want to know why? Because she's honest, because she comes on camera, she eats her food, she doesn't bring the drama for views. You know, she's doing it the honest way. She says, hey, I'm a big girl and I'm eating my food, and here it is. I wouldn't want Foodie anywhere near Hungry Fat Chick.
Like they think they're coming. They want to come help me somehow. They think I'm depressed. I can't do anything for myself, which is kind of true. But I'm don't really want people to come clean my house. Like I can't do it. Oh no, he fell off the windowsill.
She lacks the shame. She lacks shame. Because if she had shame, she would realize how wrong it is to make her family clean her house. And I have to wonder what Mama Sorrel thinks every time she has to go over and clean her daughter's house, her 37-year-old daughter. She's so lazy and so lacking in adulting that even at 37 years old, she has to clean her entire house.
He's probably fine, eh? Who cares if she is? Who cares? Actually, my pancakes are almost here. Pay a cleaner? No.
Yeah, pay a cleaner. It would be much more right for you to pay a couple of maids to come in and do the work than your own family. It'd be much more right to do that than put the burden on your own family, especially right now.
No, I didn't see her reply. Aside from possible conflict, leader tries to flee from most of the time. Their communication usually shows the few like eggs.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to cut it off here because she's about to eat. And I don't want to... That is such a great freeze frame. I didn't even mean that. That would make a great thumbnail. Unintended funny moment right there. That's a great freeze frame. It's so great. But I'm going to cut it off here because I don't want to see her eat. She's not the most dainty eater. It's gross. I'm not going to watch her eat. I'm not going to make you guys watch her eat. So we'll just cut it off here. I went slightly over an hour. It was a large live stream. But I'm going to cut it off here, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you want, please leave a comment because I would love to hear from you. I hope everyone has a great day. and a great new year if I don't hear from you. So as far as New Year's is concerned, please be safe out there because there are idiots like Chantal out on the road driving intoxicated. If you have to go anywhere this New Year's, just be careful. Be careful driving. Uh, Try to stay home if you can. It's always the safest option. And just be aware that some people are out there on the road and they make things dangerous. So happy New Year, everybody. Take care of yourselves and please have a good one. Bye bye.